Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Wednesday, the 6th of March 2024. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, the economy expanded by just 0.2% in the final 3 months of last year, taking the growth rate for 2023 to 1.5% as high interest rates ate into consumption. The Australian Bureau of Statistics figures were as expected and had little impact on equity markets today. By the close, the S&P ASX 200 was up slightly to 7,724 points. It's been a very lacklustre week so far in equities, coming off earnings season, of course. The banks were much stronger today, with all 4 majors finishing at least 1% higher. Toll Road Group Transurban and shopping centre owner Centre Group also outperformed. All 3 big miners were lower, so too retailers Wesfarmers, Woolies and Coles. WiseTech was the worst of the large caps, down 2.6%, while QBE Insurance fell more than 2%. ANZ rose 1% after it agreed to sell a large part of its AMMB holdings, AmBank that is, in Malaysia. The sale reduces ANZ's shareholding from 21.7% to 5.2%. Magellan Financial Group rallied 8%, the best of the top 200, after total funds management increased to $37.2 billion in February, up from $36.3 billion booked the previous month. It recorded net outflows of $200 million during the period. Worst on the day was Arcadium Lithium, down nearly 10%. Iris fell 6% after it was forced to respond to a news article suggesting it was a takeover target. In a statement, the group said it was unaware of any such transaction. Story number 2, a bit going on in global markets. Saudi Arabia increased prices of its main oil grade to buyers in Asia from next month after the OPEC Plus group agreed to extend output cuts into the middle of the year. That pushed up the price of crude, not good news at the petrol bowser in coming weeks. Gold hit a record high, helping push up Aussie gold stocks. The price of the precious metal reached a new high of $2,141.79, that's US dollars, an ounce. It's benefiting from rising expectations of a rate cut in the US and an associated depreciation of the greenback, and also because gold is a store of value. And given all the geopolitical risk around at the moment, Ukraine, Middle East, China, investors like it. The Aussie dollar is buying 65.2 US cents, and Bitcoin hit another high earlier this morning, nearly $69,200 a unit. Story number 3, the share price of online luxury retailer Cettire tumbled 14% today after a report in the Financial Review alleges duties charged by the company on goods were not paid to the federal government. The stock has had a golden run since mid-January, with its share price nearly doubling. That was until the Finns story this morning. Cettire released a statement saying it believes that all applicable duties and other import charges are paid to the relevant authorities at the point of customs clearance. It says goods are unable to clear customs unless the applicable duties are paid, and argues that the evidence in the Finn article, a DHL docket, doesn't mean duties were unpaid. Story number 4, Tigerlily, one of the country's best-known swimwear brands, has fallen into administration for the second time in 4 years. PKF's Glenn Franklin and Jason Stone were jointly appointed on March 4. Sydney-based private equity firm Crescent Capital last year appointed Deloitte to sell the business, known for its bohemian prints and feminine styles. That was 3 years after Tigerlily emerged from voluntary administration. Now, Crescent bought Tigerlily from Billabong for almost $60 million in 2017, according to the Financial Review, and fell into voluntary administration in March 2020, just a few months after an ambitious rebranding. The brand, of course, was founded in 2000 by Jodie Mears, the former wife of James Packer, and sold to Billabong International. And story number 5, Donald Trump has almost swept the Republican primaries over the past 36 hours and is set to be the party's candidate for the general election later in the year. He won all the Super Tuesday states with the exception of Vermont, which Nikki Haley won. In the Democratic primaries, Joe Biden swept to victory, except in American Samoa, where an unknown candidate, Jason Palmer, won 51 of the 91 votes cast. There you go. And Taylor Swift made her first foray into the campaign, telling her 282 million followers on Instagram to vote in the presidential primaries, though she didn't say who for. That's it for the afternoon report for Wednesday, the 6th of March, 2024. Michael Thompson and I will be back tomorrow morning with the Thursday edition of Fear and Greed Business News. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.